Matthew Pilato for Rutgers, Robbie Smith for Stony Brook. And on the procedure call, Rutgers with the possession to begin.
And they've had winning seasons in all of Anthony Goulardi's seasons at Stony Brook except last year, and 5 games decided by 2 goals or less, 4 by 1 goal.
All right, clock situation figured out. Rutgers with the first shot and the first goal. Colin Zeller, another one of those guys getting more time this year than previous, is a freshman. He's stepping up.
And you're seeing why. Zeller, 50 in Scarlet. He's done such a good job out of the Haverford School in Pennsylvania. Strong left-handed tendencies. Great job moving and getting to that high crease area. Cardilla fires him a nice strike on the stick.
Colin Williamson sends it behind the cage, and this Rutgers defense holding strong so far. Ball on the carpet. Rutgers comes up with a takeaway, and that NASCAR engines rev for the first time.
They've got numbers, Dom, 6 on 5.
Joe Younger kiss straight to the hoop and a score. When you think about Rutgers lacrosse, that's it.
And we talked about ground balls last game, and Younger kiss emerges from the pile, and he goes the distance. The transfer from Princeton goes coast to coast, and he will not be denied. Amazing job by 13 in Scarlet.
And we were talking about this before we even went on the air, Alex. Rutgers in the first week has shown some of the signs of that NASCAR transition that it had in the big years, right? The Final Four year in 22. So Rutgers with the 2-0 lead, 12:20 to go. Opening quarter of play here in Piscataway. And the Scarlet Knights come up with another turnover. Trouble on the clear for Stony Brook. Give it to Colin Kelly. Step down and score. You cannot let 6'5" Colin Kelly attack you like that.
And Colin Kelly, transfer from Canisius, second year in the program. He's got a rocket of a shot. And we talked about the unsettled situations that happen off the riding game, and you can take advantage of it with guys like Colin Kelly who can just unleash from the outside.
That one behind the cage and out for Stony Brook to reset.
Now this is where Stony Brook likes to have a big little short stick, long stick pick combination behind the cage off the end line.
In. Sharp angle. That's a tough shot, and Stoller was there.
Well, it speaks to him, but it also speaks to the defense in front of him. Tommy Mendyke and McKelvey, a couple other guys have been doing a great job. Splain.
Rutgers with the advantage on the substitution, and that one's home. Colin Zeller's got 2 early goals.
And Rutgers is getting back to playing at the pace they want to play at. And it's not just from defense to offense, it's the early offense. And right here you're seeing an example of creating numbers 6 on 5, and Zeller on the receiving end again.
This has got to be a tougher situation, too, for Stony Brook. You're trying to get your feet under you in the first minutes of the season, and you look up, and all of a sudden you're down 4-0.
Yeah, but I will say this, for Stony Brook,
needing something here, and they found it. Through the gauntlet, Gary Correa, the sophomore, scores the first one for Stony Brook.
Correa, the sophomore, will not be denied. He takes on the whole defense.
Tanner Williams looks for the angle, an awkward shot. 23 to shoot.
And Stony Brook starting to settle in. You're seeing them move the ball around with a little more confidence.
Through the gauntlet again, and another goal. This time it's Carson Boyle who went down the alley.
And Dom, we talked about this young Stony Brook team. It looks like as this quarter's gone on, they're dodging with more confidence. And they're running through the sticks of Rutgers. But Aiello, I think that's a freshman moment right there, because the ball died in his stick a little bit. If he moved it one more, Rutgers would have had either a shot on the backside or a potential opportunity for a rushed approach.
10-man ride, aiming for the goal, and Rutgers in the goal mouth, diving on it.
And Dom, you see how quickly they're sliding to Cardilla, 88 in Scarlet, when he has a short stick.
Aiello, lob in front, stopped again. Justin Lawler went for the soft touch approach from point-blank range.
Did a great job with the Towson program, helped them get to a Final Four. And, you know, I was talking to him this week, and he mentioned his relationship with Coach Brett and Coach Serrament really pushed him to pursue coaching as a young guy, and he really credits them for his development and him getting into the profession.
Much-needed face-off win for Rutgers, but a stop for J-Mo McLaughlin.
And Dom, he's been a nice addition to this team. He had a great couple years, you know, in Merrimack, an all-rookie team selection.
Cardilla, kick save, and a beauty indeed from McLaughlin. TJ Conley was the one who came up with the deflection. Number 4 in Scarlet still looking for possession. Shot clock is at 6. And Rutgers wins it.
And Rutgers, they have numbers here.
There's Ryan Splain, the long stick midfielder. Feed the guy coming on the field. That's Casey Mongillo.
And Mongillo, we talked about his success at Merrimack for 2 years, and it's translating really well to Rutgers on the banks here. He's going to unleash from downtown, unsettled situation.
Plant and spin from Kean McCoy. First time we're saying his name, number 37 in blue. Step on the run, and Stoller makes another save. Long rebound, loose on the crease. They can't fit it back. It was a great look right on the crease. Guys wide open. That's Williams. Good closeout from Scott Lamondre. Doesn't make a difference in the end, though. Tanner Williams unleashes a rocket, and Stony Brook back within 2.
And Williams, the freshman from Niskayuna, top side, attacks top side, middle of the field. Not 50% against Lehigh, but Sean Dow, one of the top face-off guys in the country a year ago, so they went toe-to-toe with him.
Stick check. Loose ball. Rutgers has it again. Williamson will send it around for Bonacci. Timer to 25. Another bouncer. Stoller saves that one, though. Won the face-off battle 6-4 thus far. Has found some more success clearing it. And 5 saves for J-Mo McLaughlin, who makes his 6th. Logan Peters on the look. McLaughlin allowed 8 goals, made just 1 save in 20 minutes, and got pulled. Was allowed to make 1 more start after that, and then that was the end of it. Starting job had been relinquished and given to Tommy Wilk, who is on the roster again this year too. End of the timer, a shot and a score, and a push in front that could nullify the penalty. So some stuff to start out there, but most importantly, Stony Brook makes this a 1-goal game, it looks like.
And Stony Brook, they're going to thread the needle in the crease, and Stoller just unable to save it point blank. And right here, it's called a razor pick. A pick sideways where the picker's facing the sideline. Those are very difficult to cover.
Mongillo from the no angle, able to score again.
And Mongillo, he's showing his versatility above the goal. And now on the wing, gets underneath. And this is called an S dodge. His shape and his path to the goal is in the shape of an S.
And Carson Boyle draining the clock. He'll go with 10. Here's Williams off the stutter step. That won't get through. Stony Brook's going to keep it as Williams is slow to his feet with 4 seconds left. Went right into the teeth of the defense.
Right here, you got to check sticks here. Got to get hands on.
Williams, Stoller makes another save.
And when you play so fast, you don't have the ball a ton because you want to go. You're not really milking the clock, where Stony Brook, on the other hand, is milking the clock.
Rutgers right inside on the opening possession, and Casey Mongillo dunks it in. This is quickly turning into Mongillo's breakout game for Rutgers.
And we've seen the versatility. We've seen him attack from above the goal, from the wing, and right here it's off the ball, catch, and finish.
Here's Colin Curdilla off the screen, a goal and an assist.
And he's got a short stick, Curdilla, so they'll probably shut him off to deny him possession.
Mongillo stepping in, but another save for McLaughlin. 14 seconds left to work with for the SeaWolves. And a score. Carson Boyle was locked up and somehow was able to finish anyway.
And Boyle, 23 in blue. He's going to dodge from the corner on a short stick. On Mendyke. And he's going to get topside, an offside hip.
Now McLaughlin just overflowing with confidence, feeding to his offense as McCoy gets neutralized.
Stony Brook, a young team, get two of the top teams nationally on your schedule early and really have a lot of great tape and a lot of great learning experiences.
Curdilla goes right at you, but McLaughlin saves another. Jamison McLaughlin is single-handedly keeping Stony Brook in this game.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and Colin Curdilla, middle of the field, hands-free, advantage Rutgers. McLaughlin shuts the door.
The advantage SeaWolves. One-on-one, there's the goal. And back within one. Justin Bonacci slots it home, and the SeaWolves are playing with so much confidence.
And Bonacci finishes for Stony Brook, but it's really in the middle of the field. The headman pass, and then it's off to the races. Bonacci. And Dom, you see 6 players above the cage for Stony Brook. There's only 5 for Rutgers, so they're trying to overload the formation to find a gap.
Williams, soft spot behind the back. Tie game. Carson Boyle with a highlight on opening day.
And Carson Boyle, a flair for the dramatic. No look. Generally not a high percentage pass, but he handles it, and he ties things up for Stony Brook. But they've also been opportunistic, so a little bit of a mix today. We'll see how they want to go at this point.
Williams looking for the angle. And found it! 5-hole goal for Tanner Williams. Stony Brook is on top.
And Tanner Williams, 0 in the blue jersey. He's going to back down Youngerkiss like a basketball player.
And O'Brien's got his man hung up. O'Brien, wraparound goal! The SeaWolves keep scoring.
And O'Brien, the captain, the first-year captain for Stony Brook, which speaks to his leadership and his experience. He's got Mendyke hung up.
Ten seconds left. Downhill, and there's a save made for Stoller and an instant outlet as he stops Boyle. What can Rutgers find in transition? Youngerkiss, open lane and a goal. Boy, did Rutgers need that.
And we talked about how quickly a game can change from defense to offense. And the captain, the leader for this team, Joe Youngerkiss, he delivers coast to coast. He's looking to create a 2-on-1, but Stony Brook doesn't respect him, and he makes them pay. Doesn't have numbers, but looked like they were in a position to potentially push it there.
Curdilla wants to take it, but stopped again. Jamison McLaughlin has been the man for Stony Brook. Aiello yet to score. Now Cordilla behind the cage. Coming around, that won't get through. Bunch of blue jerseys in front that keep that away from McLaughlin.
Oh, absolutely. Especially for this team, psyche, a young team, just a lot of confidence.
Stoller comes up with a save on Ray O'Brien. And now 4.5 minutes to play, and now you're at the point, right, where Stony Brook thinks about using the full shot clock. Look in front, Stoller makes the stop. He had to, and he did. We mentioned early in this game, too, Rutgers has more newcomers than returners, more than 20 newcomers for Stony Brook as well, so a lot of guys in new roles for their teams.
A lot of these guys haven't been in these situations.
Hands free, shot but a save. O'Brien with 16 seconds. Young lost his man. Stoller stops it. A dozen seconds. Here's Mongillo. The hat trick for him today. Trying to shake his man. 3 defenders converge a turnover. Trying to force his way out. Jaden Baldwin dropped to the deck. A penalty against Rutgers. And Stony Brook will go a man up in the final minute. Baldwin paid the price, but trying to seal a Stony Brook win. So Colin Williamson will start it. No timeouts for either side, and 16 seconds separating Stony Brook from a statement. He's on the deck. A stick's gone. That's his. Ball's free. Stoller's got it. 5 seconds. He's got to heave it. A prayer. Stony Brook interrupts it. It's loose. Splain has it, but can't get a shot. And Stony Brook comes up with a ranked win.